Hi guys, today I'm here with an Empties video, way too dressed up to pick through my trash, but here we are. I did just film a tutorial or a full face of mostly new makeup for this look, so I will link that down below along with everything that is on my face. Today, as I mentioned, we're picking through my trash. I am going to do something slightly different today. I've got a couple of things in here that aren't empty, but I'm going to replace them because they're super old, first of all, and I've now found, or the brand has most likely released a new counterpart. So there's a couple of things in here I figured I would go that route, but let's go ahead. If you enjoy this, and you can subscribe, the sentences blended together. If you enjoy these types of videos, please subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's kick it off with a couple of curly hair products that I really enjoy. Today, actually, if you're wondering, I have nothing in my curls. I put a little bit of the Marc Anthony 7-in-1 in the front tufts of my hair, but otherwise mostly air dry, a little bit of diffusing, no product in there. But I do love also the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls. I would say that if I had to choose, I would choose the 7-in-1 over Strictly Curls, but I went to Shoppers to buy a new one and I didn't see the 7-in-1 there, so I don't know if it's discontinued or if it's just wasn't at my Shoppers, or maybe it's only at Walmart. But I do really love this mousse, or foam as they're calling it. Silk protein, vitamin E, great for curls. I love Marc Anthony for curls. I have about a 3B, 3C curl pattern. And then another great drugstore, and both Canadian brands actually. This is Cake Natural Luxe Beauty, the curl friend, totally to die for curl cream. I definitely love creams, gel creams, and foams for my curls. I feel like those work the best over a strictly gel product. But yeah, both of these are really, really good. If you're looking for something with a little bit more hold, the foam will give it to you. This is going to be a little bit softer, but this is not crunchy by any means. An absolute classic product that I love is from Neutrogena. This is their oil-free makeup remover. While I love cleansing balms, cleansing oils, micellars, all that kind of stuff, I still love a good old-fashioned eye makeup remover. I just prefer to go that route. So I'll do eye makeup remover a lot of the time, then cleansing balm, if I've got a full look on, today sort of thing. This is such a good one. Not a lot needs to be said about it, but it does a very effective job removing eye makeup, mascara, etc. without tugging, pulling. It doesn't, you don't need to do a lot of work. I like to let the cotton pad sit on my face a little bit. But yeah, I really, really like this, and affordable, of course. Wow, used up a lot from Neutrogena actually. Let's keep it going. I've got the Neutrogena Hydro Boost SPF 50. This is one of my favorites. I can use it on my body, on my face. Great if you have oily skin, great if you have a deeper skin. It doesn't turn me purple. Dermatologist recommended, hypoallergenic, and water resistant. So I really, really love this. And then of course the Hydro Boost. This is the one for extra dry skin, which I recommend to any skin type actually. If you're specifically wanting to try the Hydro Boost line but want something fragrance free, the extra dry skin is fragrance free, but it's still a gel cream. It's not a heavy, rich cream by any means. I still kind of feel like anybody could enjoy this because it is quite light. This is a toner that I have, I think, had 2 bottles of now. This one is my second. I used it years ago when I first moved to Toronto, and then I don't know if I've sent another bottle or what, but this was a toner, I think one of the first real acids that I used. Probably maybe Paula's Choice BHA. I could have been using some other stuff before, but not really recognizing acids and things like that. I had no knowledge on that kind of thing 5-6 years ago, to much knowledge anyway. So this is the Vichy Idelia peeling. It's the Radiance Activating Night Peeling Care. I think they're almost doing themselves a little bit of a disservice by calling it peeling. I think that makes it sound, while it might be I don't want to say appealing, but it might be appealing to be oh, my skin is going to peel off and whatever. It sounds like a bit of a process. It sounds like it could be a little bit harsh. It is glycolic acid, but it's really nice. It does a good job smoothing the skin. It doesn't feel too intense. I'm not sure of the percentage or anything that's in here, but Vichy is one of those brands we can absolutely trust, I feel like. And I love the, it's a little bit of nostalgia to it in the scent. It doesn't have much of a scent, but really, really love this. I have never heard anybody talking about it, and if you love glycolic acid, this is a really great one to reach for. Finished up a deodorant. This one is from Degree. It's the Motion Sense Dry Spray. I did a campaign with them last year. I've used this a couple of times. I really, really like it. It has kind of a fresh scent. It definitely does a good job, because I actually just switched to another one that has 0% aluminum, and the other day, luckily I'm at home, and I was like, I have not worked out. I was like, why do I stank. So I think there's a bit of an adjustment period when you're trying out aluminum-free deodorants. I believe that's a thing, but it was unpleasant. So I definitely missed this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with that other one yet. I did go out and buy another. We'll see, but this was a really good one. It's like sweat activated and great if you are working out a lot. So I've kind of forced myself into becoming a bath person. I was never, like, I always loved the idea of a bath, and then I would get in and I'd be hot and bored and whatever, and now I've kind of been treating it just like as like an evening ritual. I've gotten a bath like a couple of times this week, and I almost treat it like a second couch. Like I'll just get in the bath and do whatever I would have done on the couch or lying on my bed. Normally that means scrolling TikTok. I'll take in a glass of water, sometimes a glass of wine, it depends. And anyway, so I've been really enjoying playing around with bath stuff. So I've talked about these before, love them. Will totally throw them in my next grocery order, but these are from Equate, which is Walmart brand. It's the Epsom salt bath soaks, eucalyptus scented. Smells so good, feels so spa-ish, and makes your whole bathroom smell amazing. It's 2 kilograms or 4.4 pounds. I think this is $9, and I just put it in my Walmart grocery delivery, and it's delightful. And then this one was a gift to me from my friend Erin, and she gave me these because she knew how much I loved the mango collection from Dove, and the Dove mango and almond scent. I am telling you, if you like mango, you need to try it. I used to eat a lot of Indian food when I was a kid. There was like one Indian restaurant in Newfoundland. Well, there's 2. Remind me to tell you sometime about my Indian food story. I've got a funny story, but I ate a lot of Indian food as a kid, and I drank mango lassis, which were my favorite. So this really brings me back. So I just finished up these. She gave them to me for my birthday, which is less than a month ago. There's not a ton in here, 793 grams. I use a lot of Epsom salts too, but I just repurchased this. I bought the associated bubble bath because I haven't been buying bubble bath. Let me go off on a bath tangent here. But I ended up buying the bubble bath and the Epsom salts and the bath bombs from this line. And then I got the Dr. Teal's Sleep. So I got the bubble bath and the Epsom salts from that line. So it's like, do you want a fruity bath? Do you want a sleepy bath? You know? I don't know. These are the things I think about now. These are the things that keep me going. Okay, moving on. Up next, I'm going to be chatting about something I've talked about again. These appear in almost all of my Empties videos. These are the Nexcare Acne Absorbing Covers. I really like these, but what I will say is they're kind of small, and I feel like they don't stay on my skin as well as they should. So I saw on TikTok that you can buy these Band-Aids. They're called hydrocolloid. I think I'll put the name on the screen so I don't direct you incorrectly, but those are good. Those you can cut up. They stay on your face for a really long time. I really do feel like they help flatten my pimples as they're coming out, so something to try. I'll keep testing them out and report back. Let me put a disclaimer here. I don't know anything about the Band-Aids or how it works, and I'm not responsible for anything that goes wrong. But you could get these too. They're good. I get them on Amazon or Shoppers. And then also I am bougie, so I use luxury facial cotton, but I use the name brand, if you can even call Quo a name brand. I use the house brand luxury facial cotton. So these are the Luxury Square cotton pads, soft and luxurious fleece surface, stitched and edge, lint free. 100% cotton, 330 pads. I think this is $9 or $11. Honestly, I don't use cotton pads, I would say, as much as I used to. I'm not painting my nails as much as I used to. A lot of the time with toners or essences, I try to use my hands. So I actually don't go through a lot of these, and I find in comparison to the Dollarama ones that I was buying, I need to use one of these for a job that I would have used maybe 3 or 4, for example, of the Dollarama ones. So that's how I justify it. I don't know if it is justifiable. Then I have the Burts Bees Renewing Biocellulose Gel Mask. I absolutely love this. One of my favorite sheet masks. I love like a biocellulose or a, what is it Neutrogena calls theirs? Like those masks that they're not a sheet, it's more like a gel. It just feels like they stick on better to your face. Although some of them don't have as good hydration as some of the thinner sheet ones. They can hold like a better liquid, but this does a really good job. Has rose and algae extract. It says it helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and comfortably contours to your face, so you can actually wear it and do stuff, which I like, because generally that's the move for me. A skincare collection that really blew me away and a lot of you tried and loved, which like just made me so excited, is from Olay, and it is their Retinol Connect collection. This is the Retinol 24. I have the night serum and the moisturizer. You don't need to use them both at the same time. Like you can If you want a serum, you can go serum. If you want a moisturizer, you can go moisturizer, or you can use both. I found this to be so effective on acne scarring, on texture. I've used it up and I'm trying other things, but I'm definitely going back to it. They've actually launched a Retinol 24 Max, which has a little bit more hydration and a little bit more retinol boost. So I'm gonna actually give that a go next time around. But I really love this. It wasn't irritating. It's got niacinamide or vitamin B3. It's hydrating. It's fragrance free. And I just think it's phenomenal. If you're scared to try retinols, I've got a whole video on this collection and my experience with it. So I'll link it down below, but I think they're phenomenal. Another product, actually two, let me just mention them both. Two products that show up very often in my Empties videos that would be in every favorites video of every month if I could do it. The Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, although I did step out on brow setter today and tried something new in that video, but I love this. I stand by it. Favorite brow product of all time. I can definitively say that with no fear. And then this is the Laneige Little Mini Lip Sleeping Mask in Sweet Candy. I thought the scent was good. I like it. I still like the original and Gummy Bear the best, but overall I do love this lip sleeping mask. I cannot live without it. Then the three products that I'm kind of getting rid of that, well, actually this one I'm not necessarily replacing. I love this and I'm getting rid of it with hesitancy, but it's unusable. It is the Always On Liquid Lipstick in Steppin' Out. I think the shade is phenomenal. I love the Always On liquid lipsticks, but they dry out. I think it's the packaging. I think it's the packaging because I remember my friend Shell, who has a YouTube channel, she's here in Toronto, she loves the Stila, and maybe I'm making connections here that don't exist. She loves the Stila eye things that came out, and they dried up on her like crazy. And they're very similar packaging. I don't know, because the formula is so good. I think they're formulating this in the same place they're doing the MAC lipsticks. They're all coming out of Italy. I feel like it's a problem in the packaging. They did come out with those regular tube lipsticks that do dry matte, and there is a shade Steppin' Out, but I don't know. I really love so many of the shades that I have in this, and it's like, let me love you, you know? Stop drying out, let me love you. But it has to go. And then I've got two powders that I have replaced in my collection. So the first, I go way back with this. This is old. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation, and I wore this a ton. I really love this. I hit pan. Love the scent. But I have since moved on to the Too Faced Born This Way powder foundation, and because this doesn't exist anymore and it's so old, like you're supposed to get rid of it after 12 months. This is years long. And then same can be said for this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Finishing Powder. And this I've had for a very long time as well. And they've more recently released the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. So these are going to go. I loved both of them, but they are old and they now have been replaced. I am sorry. Thank you for your service, but they will be going. So that is everything from me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you finished up this month. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!